Big changes are coming to the UK's immigration system, and some of them start taking effect from the 22nd July 2025. These updates mark the first phase of reforms laid out in the government's recent white paper titled Restoring Control over the Immigration System. The main goal: to tighten immigration routes and bring overall numbers down. So, what's actually changing? Let's break it down. Higher salary and skill thresholds. From the 22nd July, it'll now be harder to qualify for a skilled worker visa. Only certain high-skilled jobs will be eligible, and the government is trimming the list of approved occupations. The overall salary threshold for sponsorship for the skilled worker visa, under Option A, is rising from £38,700 annually to £41,700. Two interim occupation lists are now active. Expanded Immigration Salary List includes existing entries plus RQF 3 to 5 roles identified as in shortage. Interim Temporary Shortage List, TSL, targets roles essential to the UK's modern industrial strategy. These roles will be removed by the end of 2026 unless recommended otherwise by the Independent Migration Advisory Committee, or MAC. Unlike previous shortage lists, workers in these roles cannot bring dependents or benefit from fee discounts. No more care worker visas for new applicants. From July 22nd, employers in the social care sector can no longer recruit staff from abroad. If you already have a care visa by then, don't worry, your status won't change. Tougher rules for students and graduates. A new proposal could charge universities a fee for each international student they admit. It'll also be tougher for universities to keep their visa sponsorship license. And that 2-year graduate visa, it's being cut down to just 18 months. Stricter English language requirements. Applicants taking language tests will face higher standards. Even partners of work visa holders must now meet basic English levels to qualify for a dependent visa. Settlement, indefinite leave to remain, takes longer. The usual 5-year route to permanent residency will now become 10 years in most cases. But there will be some flexibility. People who contribute significantly to the UK through work or innovation might qualify earlier, though the exact criteria haven't been announced yet. That said, not everyone will be affected. For example, spouses of British citizens and victims of domestic abuse can still apply for settlement after 5 years. And EU citizens with settled status keep their rights under the Brexit deal. Here's what we know about the timeline. The revised job list for skilled worker visas and the end of care worker recruitment come into effect on 22nd July 2025. The English language updates and changes to family visa rules are expected by the end of the year. As for the 10-year settlement rule, that will be rolled out later, after a public consultation planned for late 2025. Most of these changes don't need a vote in Parliament. They're made through immigration rule updates, which usually take effect automatically. Only a few proposals, like the student fee levy, require full legislation and MPs' approval. That's it for today's update. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future immigration news. Got questions? Drop them in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.